Okay, so today we're going to do an unboxing of the Insta360 camera. If you've been paying attention to Around the Lens at all, or my personal kind of beliefs, I'm a big fan of the 360 cameras. I think they're pretty cool. I got the Gyroptic 360. I backed that when it was on Kickstarter many moons ago, and I was kind of disappointed with it as a camera. I didn't think it was that great, but I think this is going to be a lot better than that. It's newer, it's the next generation tech, I think, and this company has also been good with their 360 cameras in the past, specifically the Insta360 for the iPhone was a pretty high quality product, and so I think this will be one as well. So let's get this out of the box. Again, this is the shipping container it came in. First thing we got out of the box is a nifty little tripod. This is pretty nice. It's high quality looking little device. I mean, I've used many tripods before, and I think this one, it's decent. I would say, it's not like super duper high quality, but I think it's good. And considering the whole package was only like $100, it's not a bad deal whatsoever. Let's see what else we got in here. Highlights D, Ru Yi universal phone clip. All right, sweet. So this is, I guess, supposed to connect, allow me to mount the device to my phone or something, or I don't know. Looks like I put my phone in here and perhaps mount it to something. I don't know, I'll figure it out. And it looks like we got another phone clip, so I've used one of these before. Okay, great. All right, let's get to the piece de resistance, the reason why we're all here. The camera itself. Now, what I love about this camera, I think it's pretty neat, is that it plugs directly into your phone, so you don't need like an external accessory to use it, which means the imagery gets automatically put on your phone. So, with the Gyroptic 360 camera and all, I had to essentially sync that with my phone, and that turned out to be a somewhat hairy endeavor at times, because sometimes it wouldn't sync. A lot of times the phone would crash, or I'm sorry, the app would crash, or the device would crash. So it's definitely something to consider, and I'm definitely eager to see how this works. As you can see on the image here, the device plugs into the base of your phone where your USB port is, and I got the USB-C variant because although my phone is micro USB, I'm planning for the future, and I want something that I can use on my future device, which will probably be a Note 8. Alright, so we got the plastic off, and now we're going to get into the device. Okay, that to the side there. Alright, let's get into this device. Now there's I don't know if it shows up very well in this lighting, but there's a nice little Insta360 Air graphic there on the top, and then pretty much the other side is blank. And it is a sliding box, as you can see here. So I really like these types of boxes. They're nice. Very easy to open. This is the other side of the box. Got some nice little padding here for the device. So there it is. It's inside the box there. All nice and prepared. Let me take it out of the box. Okay. Let's take a little bit of a look at the device. So what's neat about it is that it comes out, I believe. Yes. So there's two parts to it. There's this piece, which is the holder, and then there's the actual 360 camera itself. And you can see this is really, really small, like super duper small. I mean, I am really quite amazed how small this is. I mean, it is nothing, compared to like the Gyroptic 360, which I have around here, but this thing is like, I don't know, at least a third the size, if not like a quarter. It is just a littlest thing. And you really need this thing to go with it because, you know, you can't, this thing is great. You can't really travel with this. You know, you got this like port sticking out here. You got the exposed cameras. You really need this bad boy to kind of hold it in place, and it's very well designed. I mean, it's made to fit. It protects the eye cups. There are these little plastic pieces here, so they want to make sure to protect the Insta360 logo. Okay, and I like this. It does a great job of protecting the port. So yeah, overall, impressed with the design. I mean, it's nice. It's convenient. I can throw this into a camera bag or into my even a large pocket or like a jacket, or you know, even one of my small camera bags. I put my different micro four thirds cameras in. I could easily fit that in there, no problem. So let's see what else is in the box. Okay, so we got some padding here. I don't know if there's anything in this or if it's just padding. Looks like just padding, but you know, again, I give them really great credit for what they're doing here and with the packaging. I think this is really well designed, well thought out packaging. Okay, what else do we have? Looks like we got nothing else in the box there. Alright, so we got some documentation, quick start guide. Alright, I'll make sure to go check that out later. And we've got our USB cord or our USB adapter. So let's go ahead and check that out, because I know you can plug this into a computer and you can use it as sort of a 360 webcam. And I believe this is supposed to be a cable that is stiff but also moldable, so that you can actually, again, have it almost sitting upright. When you're using it with a laptop or computer, you have, again, this USB based 360 webcam, so you can do really cool 360 streaming or other types of different neat stuff like that. So again, get this out. Okay, yeah, it is definitely a nice flexible cable here, which holds its shape really well. So I'll be definitely sure to give this a test and a run through with the camera. So I will remove that plastic at a later time. And it also has a little key here for, I guess, getting into the device. I'll have to check that out later. But overall, for the most part, I'm really happy with what I've got here. And again, this was not a expensive device whatsoever. You're getting this whole thing, at least I did, for the Kickstarter, for, you know, a little more than $100. I think I paid a little bit more just for some extra stuff, but you know, again, I think 360 filming, 360 filmmaking, 360 photography is just going to become more and more popular with the advent of different VR technologies, and you know, as that becomes more mainstream. So I'm really excited to try this camera out. I'll compare it to the Gyroptic 360, let you know what I think, and give overall my impressions and review.